Hello, Peter here. What we're doing today with FACEROBICS is we're going to be doing an update to the Exercise Along With Me Series 5 upper cheek exercise. So stay with me and I'll be back soon.
I take back what's been stolen from me, little by little, piece by piece, until I'm...
Hello, thank you again for coming by today. I do appreciate it. Today we're doing an update on the upper cheek exercise for Exercise Along With Me Series 5. Now this is a really important exercise because what we're doing is building on the other. So we started with the forehead exercise that works the side and temple area of the forehead. We then move to the eyes, that works the sides mainly. It strengthens this area around our eye, and now we're working with the upper cheek. And these three exercises combined really work hard to lift and pull back the muscles and strengthen the muscles so that they do pull back and they give you that lovely natural lifted look around your eyes. And you know, it takes away all the sagging and all the the droopiness around your forehead. It's really good. Those three exercises are excellent for doing that. Now with this exercise, what we do is that we use this part of our thumb and right down to the bottom of the thumb. Okay, so we can see here, right from there, and that's the only part that we use. Okay, the other thing that we're doing with this exercise is we're squinting our eyes, as like I'm doing, and we're utilizing the muscles along the sides of our nose and the cheek muscles. But because we're using the press and plant technique that I created all those years ago, because we're using that technique, basically, it's isolating the zygomaticus muscle at the top of your cheekbone. So we've got the zygomaticus minor, the zygomaticus major, and we're isolating the top one, okay? So as we do this, we nestle our thumbs, we nestle this part of our thumb and right down to the bottom part of our thumb. We nestle that right into the socket of our eye and along the cheekbone. Okay, now you'll know when it's right because it actually fits in perfectly. You actually place it and you'll know it's right because it fits in just absolutely comfortably and perfectly. Okay, the other thing, the way that you'll know it's right is because when you're isolating this area, only this area is lifting as you squint. So that's the other way that you'll know that you've got it right. So place your thumbs into your eyes, and you can see how I've got them wrapped around my head, and my fingers wrapped around my head. And then all we do is press very firmly using the press and plant technique, and we squint. Now, right at this moment, I'm not in the right position, so I've got to reposition, which is what you will do. And as I do it, you will find that the only area that's moving is this area here. If this area up here is moving, if you're feeling any stretching around this area, your thumbs are not in the right position. So the bottom part of your thumb here sits right along the middle of your cheekbone, and all the way along till you go all the way up to the corners of your eye and up into your temple. Then all you're doing is you're squinting. And if you're feeling anything moving under this part, you have to reposition your hands until you get it into the right position. All you're feeling is this moving up and down. Now, as you can see how I'm doing that, without my hands there, you can see that I'm just very gently squinting my eyes and very gently moving the orbicularis oculi at the bottom. I mean, the top part moves as well a little bit, but mainly you're focusing on the bottom part. And this is here is where you should be feeling it. So just do this with me now. Put your fingers right in the center where I've got mine, just in line with the iris of your eye, and squint. And your cheeks should be moving up and down a little. Then when you press, that's the only part that should be moving up and down. What this does is give beautiful apples to your cheeks. It tones this part of the muscle and it starts lifting the muscle. Of course, it's strengthening here as well, because once this area, one part of the muscle is strengthened, it follows through for the rest of the muscle. So it will give this beautiful flat appearance, okay? And even though there are wrinkles when you smile, because, you know, we all have them, especially if we're older and we don't use fillers and injections, of course we're going to have smile lines. Everybody does. But at rest, your face should be wrinkle-free. Okay, so let's try it just once more. Okay. And also, because the exercises are to be done laying down, it helps more with laying down and pushing. It helps much more when you're laying down and doing it. So that's why a lot of these exercises are sort of with your arms up, because when you're laying down doing them, you can manage your arms with cushions. You can sit back in a chair as well and put cushions under your arms. The way the exercises should be done is that you can follow along with me for exercise along with me, whatever you're in, level 1. Do that for 2 weeks and follow along with the video for 2 weeks, okay? Then for level 2 and 3, try to lay down and do them. And if you can lay down with your, you know, get your iPad or whatever it is that you've got, try to lay down and do them laying down, because you get much more, there's much more success in it, because, you know, you're pushing against gravity, and the gravity is actually helping with resistance as well. So give that a go. I hope that is something that's clear. If not, pop something in the description box and I'll try to answer it for you. It is the upper cheek exercise for Exercise Along With Me Series 5. You are to do these exercises as part of a full face routine. So if you happen to come across any of my videos and you're new to face aerobics, always know that it's not just one exercise that you do. Always go to the playlist and have a look and see what series it's a part of. In the beginning, it will always say in the video what part of the series is. Just go there in the playlist and have a look, and you'll see all of the exercises that you are to do in that series. And really important that you understand that's not just one exercise. It's usually 5 to 6 exercises that you're doing from your forehead down through to your neck. Okay? Now, the way you find out about all this is if you subscribe to the channel, because when you subscribe, you get all the updates, and when the updates come and you watch them, you're up to date with what's going on. Also, give us a like. I'd really appreciate that too. Now, I do have a gym. I do have an online gym. It's insanely affordable. Here's the link. If you pop that link in your browser, it'll take you to my Face Aerobics gym, and you can have a look and see if that's something you might be interested in. All right, well, I hope that's helped today. You have a lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you next time. Bye.